Hey, what's going on YouTube? So I decided to do my topic of discussion on divorce on celebrities. I noticed that in Hollywood, a lot of celebrities have been getting a divorce. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with no one valuing their vows or valuing marriage or valuing their relationships, but it's just been an increase um, in Hollywood. So I chose a few celebrities. I want to say at least 6 or 7 celebrities that stuck out to me in 2017. So let's jump right in and get started. So first up is Fergie, known as Fergie, and Josh Duhamel. It was actually a shock because they've been together for a long time. I know America loved them together. They just had this connection. For those of you who don't know who Fergie is, she is a singer. And those of you who don't know who Josh Duhamel is, he is an actor. I'm not sure how they met, but they wed back in 2009. Fergie, she was well known with the group Black Eyed Peas. She had this, urban thing going on where everybody was feeling it. And they just loved it. It wasn't like a, oh my God, she's white, she's trying too hard kind of thing. It's just that was her swag. They do have a 4-year-old son together, and he is so adorable. His name is Axel. It was saying that their split occurred because they have different parenting styles. He's more wholesome. He was raised in like a ranch style country setting, and he wanted his son to be raised like that. Whereas Fergie, she's more free, down to earth. And they also was rumored that he wanted a baby. They agreed on it, but then Fergie really wasn't feeling the idea. She's trying to get back into her music thing. So things kind of went south after a while. Now we have Miss Janet Jackson. The Janet Jackson, for those of you who live in a bubble, she is the sister of Michael Jackson, R.I.P. She wed her husband Wissam Almana back in 2013, and they were married for about 5 years. They do have a beautiful little baby boy that was just born a couple months ago. I believe it's a couple months ago. For those of you who are wondering what he does, because I really didn't know, I had no idea, he is a billionaire. And I put his website in the commentary so you can go visit it. Now, it's saying that because of the prenup she had in place, that if she stays married for at least 5 years, she's entitled to $100 million or up to $200 million. They are saying that she is in control of the money. So, okay, Janet, I see what you did there. Have the lovely, lovely, lovely Let's Take a Long Walk After Dark Around, whatever the words are. Anyway, Jill Scott. She was married to, she's still married to Mike Dobson. I don't know what he does, but Jill Scott is a singer. They wed in 2016, so it's only been about 18 months. So there has been a speculation that they've been separated since September 5th of this year, and she's saying that it's unsafe to stay together. And he's saying that she's controlling. But I do know that she went on the Breakfast Club, and if you look at the commentary, I put it there. She said exactly her words. She quoted, "If you can tell me what to do, you could tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do." So this just makes me a little curious as to wondering if he's telling the truth, if she's controlling, but then there's reports saying that he didn't have a job, he's unemployed, he was, trying to take advantage of her, she don't like weak men. So I really don't know what the scoop is, but I feel like this is going to be one messy divorce. So I pray for you, Jill. I pray for you. Up next is America's favorite couple, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. So, everybody loved them together. It was rumored that they started, liking each other when they were on set in 2004 for the Mr. and Mrs. Smith movie, which was awesome, by the way, I will say. A lot of action. But in 2004, he was actually with Jennifer Aniston. And it was rumored that the reason why he started losing feelings for Jennifer Aniston is because she didn't want to have his baby. She was focused on other things, so it kind of tore them apart. But I'm like, if you in a relationship, that's something that you guys should have been established. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Brad and Angelina, they wed in 2014. They have a total of 3 kids biologically, 2 from China and 1 from Africa. But I will say to Angelina that karma definitely is real. You stole somebody else's man, you didn't care, and I will say, girl, you lose them how you get them. All right, so next up is Mary J. Blige and Kendu Isaacs. They've been together since, I want to say, 2003. They do not have any kids together. Now, Mary J. Blige started noticing everything going on in her marriage. She started seeing that, he really wasn't around. He was disrespecting her and things like that. And he just took this divorce to a whole new level, asking for $7,000 in rent, $1,000 for new clothes, $8,000 for a private chef, and just $5,000 in spouses for kids that's not even hers. Like, come on, dude. So, I mean, they don't have kids together. Sometimes you have to put a prenup in place for things like this, because now she got to sit here. She got to pay this man $30,000 a month in spousal support. Plus, she has to pay all the legal fees. And then they already in debt from living lavishly as it is. And guess who's responsible for that bill? Mary. So I just wish her all the best. Her music that she came out with, represent Mary. My heart goes to you, honey. So my favorite couple that was on television was Khloe and Lamar. Oh my God, I was rooting for them. I really, really was. I was so heartbroken when they broke up. I just loved their relationship, their bond, everything, or what appeared to be anyway. But as we know, I feel like reality TV destroys people in their relationships as well as marriages, because it's like it becomes so public, and then you have this rumor, you have that rumor, you have everybody in your business. There's always a story. Somebody's always trying to get a come up. It's just toxic. Stay away from reality TV. Unfortunately, theirs was a little different. He went to drugs, as well as alcohol and partying, and he had loser friends. If you ever watch Khloe and Lamar, you would see that he really didn't have such a great support system besides her. His mom died. His dad was a drug addict. So he really didn't have anybody in his life. And then when Khloe came along, she, uplifted him. But sometimes when you're battling things within yourself, no matter how much positivity you have around you, you go in a downward spiral. But he cheated on her multiple times with a whole bunch of different women. And there was an article that said, being on TV actually ruined the relationship he feels, because then women start coming out of the woodwork and, I know Lammy, blah, blah, blah. So he really felt guilty about it. I know he still loves her, and he wished that his marriage wasn't ruined. And I know Khloe loved him, because even in episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she was still keeping contact with him. She was still trying to check on him. So people saying, she's only with him for the money. No, that's Khloe really loved Lamar. Like, she really looked out for him. She always answered the calls, trying to make sure he was okay. I think that family really did care for him, but it's just, there's only so much you could take. Now, they did have a prenup in place, which most people need to get. So she would, if they were to get a divorce, which they did, she keeps the $4 million home in California. She keeps the $1 million ring, along with any jewelry or gifts that he gave her. And each year that she's married to Lamar, she gets $500,000. So she made out like a bandit, and she could also petition for spousal support, which I don't think she did, because she just wanted the marriage to be over. But I just wish them all the best. I miss them as a couple. All right, so since we're on the subject of Kardashians, we're going to skip over Kim, because her marriage only lasts 5 seconds. Not much I can give y'all about that. So we're going to go to Kris Jenner. She was married to Robert Kardashian Sr. He was the famous lawyer that took over the OJ case with Johnny Cochran. And she ended up divorcing him in 1991. And then a month later, she married Bruce Jenner. Now, I know Bruce was a family friend, and he told Bruce when he was dying of cancer to look after the family, but I don't know if he meant marry my wife and have kids with her. To me, that was a little strange. I think they had something going on, but I know she was heartbroken when 2017 came to a halt with their marriage, because things wasn't working out. And then look, Caitlyn Jenner happened. Now, I don't know how I would feel being in a 20-some-odd year marriage, 2 kids later, you change into a woman. That would take me by surprise. And I know the family didn't really know how to take it. because it played out on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. They all had their mouth open like, what? But anyway, Kris, she been around the block according to some resources. Khloe is not biologically Robert's daughter, so they say. It could be a possibility of, it could be OJ. It could be Alex Rodin. It could be Lionel Richie. I don't know. It's possible. Here's the pictures to see. If you look at OJ and Khloe side by side, then you got Lionel Richie and Khloe side by side. And then to me, honestly, she looks the most like Alan Rodin. I mean, look at this picture. They like twins in this picture. But I mean, all of them were all close to Robert Kardashian. So to me, it seemed like Kris, she had some sneaky stuff going on with her. Like, you just like to deal with men that was a part of that was close to the family. Like, I didn't understand that at all. Khloe would never take a paternity test to actually see who her real father was, and I think she don't take it because she knows that he's not her father. Because if you look at this picture right here, she looks completely different. She has blonde hair. They all have black. Now, I know they all have Armenian in them, but she just looks different. Moving along. All right. So next up, we have Naya Rivera. She is an actress. A lot of people might know her from Glee, but she's been acting for years and years and years. And then her husband, well, ex-husband, I'm confused. We'll get to that. Her husband is, he's also an actor. His name is Ryan Dorsey. They dated in 2010. But she ended it because, she wanted to focus on her career. So then she started dating Big Sean. Now, she started dating Big Sean in 2013 to 2014. And then he started messing around with Ariana Grande. I guess they were having arguments in the relationship. Things just didn't working out. And he did the G-Boss move and, on the internet, that's how she found out she wasn't engaged no more. And he started dating Ariana Grande. So then a month later, she went back to her ex and she married him and they had babies and then they got divorced. And then now it's saying that she called off the divorce because she wanted to try to work it out for the child. A lot of people only know her because of her and Big Sean. I don't know. There was speculation that she was only using him for her music, but that song flopped anyway. Moving along. All right, so Wendy Williams' husband, he been cheating on her since forever, since way back to when they first had a baby, since little Kevin was young, and he's still cheating on her to this day. So I personally think she should leave her husband and get a divorce. Like, she needs to get a divorce. Kevin Hart, he cheated on his pregnant wife. I won't say he need to get a divorce, but I mean, you've been cheating since you was with Tori Hart. Come on, boo, get your life together. Get your life. She's your rib. Act like it. Come on. Then you got this mistress lady who's sitting here trying to extort you for money. This is why I say people don't value their relationships, especially if you're in the public eye. You have people watching you. You have people who are after you, who are after your relationship, who just want to ruin it just because. Like, I know it's 2017, but can people still, come on, can we value marriage? Can we value our vows? Can we value our relationships? Just because it's 2017, it don't mean you need to hook up with this person and this person and then I know the Netflix and chill with this person. Like, come on. I'm old school. Value your relationship. Value your husband. Respect your husband. Respect your wife. Like, come on. Get it together. All right, if you like my video, give it 2 thumbs up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what you think.